the 75th Hunger Games begin. May the odds be ever in your favor.
Where are we dropping, boys?
Food mascots are a bit essential. You brand some creature around selling your product. But I think some people forget about the most important thing, which is who is the best? Who would win in a fight? Who is the strongest food mascot? We have 32 random food mascots here, and we have them in a bracket of 32, and we're gonna see who would win in a fight. They go one-on-one. I think the rule should be, imagine both of them are at an end of a football field. They immediately see each other at the same time, and they imagine the other is a threat. Those are the conditions.
So they're like wild animals going off their instincts.
Correct. So it's not like one's like, oh, you're probably fine. They both perceive each other as a threat immediately. Who would win in a fight of all these food mascots? We're going to start at number 1. The first battle is the Chiquita Banana Lady. You're familiar, Chiquita Banana Lady.
Am I?
Is there a sticker on here? I forget what she looks like.
And the Sour Patch Kids.
Oh.
Boom.
They eat each other, and she's just a banana lady, right? Like they're like they take bites at each other, and it's like, oh, I couldn't help myself. Yeah, she's not surviving. Those things,
I don't think she's surviving.
Those things are gonna like.
No, okay, but you gotta think of it this way: Sour Patch
She
Kids are sour,
slice.
sweet, and then gone. So they're tough as nails first. They're probably like the final boss at first, but then slowly as the battle. But slowly as the battle goes on, they become sweet and they just want to cuddle and have fun and probably you. Like, what if they rip her to shreds, but then she's okay and then they heal her because they're sweet.
That is a good point, but I think that bananas are too soft. Like we did the pickling video where the banana was disintegrated and the Sour Patch Kid kept their own.
That thing was like mashed potatoes. It was so bad.
No, Kevin. I'm terrified. I don't want to do this. I can't even chew it. I can't do that.
I must also say Chiquita Banana is a single woman. These are many small beings.
How do you know that she's single?
Be like piranhas,
Wait, how'd you know that she was single?
I think my vote is going to go for the Sour Patch Kids. I think you're right. They might get sweet, but I think they're going to be sour enough to kill her in time.
I think she's too soft of an opponent that even if they did become sweet, she'll still die.
Sour Patch Kids moves on to the next round.
For sure.
Next up is the Jack in the Box versus Chester Cheeto.
Chester Cheeto.
Wait. I have to have pictures for both of these.
Now, Mr. Jack in the Box definitely looks like that he could have a couple knives on him.
I got so many knives on you, man. You ninja?
But Chester Cheeto is the epitome of the god of the 90s. This man is Mr. Sauce.
Listen, Jack in the Box murders people. He's like a hitman, but Chester Cheetah has enough raw power and energy to just overcome that. He's a cheetah. He can run fast. He can dodge all the attacks.
I agree. I think Chester Cheeto is going to move on, but I think he's going to have a lot of tough battles. He seems like a bit of a protagonist, He's going to go through the fights, and this is his first villain. The first boss is Jack in the Box, and I think that he's able to defeat him.
Dude, by the time this is all over, he's going to be like at the final battle. He's going to be like at his wit's end. He's not going to be able to get back up, but then his mentor, his dad, appears faded in a circle, a feathering mask, and say some inspirational words, and he's gonna kick ass.
Mufasa. I think this guy is also a front runner. We have the Green Giant versus
he has height.
Chuck E. Cheese.
Okay, straight up, Green Giant wins just purely based on size.
Yeah.
He is a green giant, but I want to say this. He's green. I think that he's made out of vegetables. I don't think that he's made out of skin like everyone else. I think that he's a vegetable man, but I also think he's also a giant. So I think he could be eaten.
He's gonna step on Chucky.
He's a fucking
Chucky's
rat.
a mouse.
Okay, yeah, mouse or rat. You guys said different things.
But you have to remember Five Nights at Freddy's. The bite of 86. He can
87,
bite.
87, get your fucking more correct.
He can bite through the green giant if he really wants to.
Are we talking about the animatronic or are we talking about Chucky the mascot? Because Chucky the mascot is a small little mouse.
I thought he was a rat.
I think he's a mouse.
It's a big difference.
I don't think you want a rat as your...
Either way, he's gonna get...
Yeah,
I think the green giant is going to smash him.
Hollywood megastar John Cena smashed him.
I smashed the green giant.
Wait, would you smash Chucky?
Next up, we have a polar bear, specifically the Coca-Cola polar bear, versus Toucan Sam, the
Polar
Fruit
bear.
Loops
Polar
fuck.
bear. These are
in
just
the
two animals.
Animal Kingdom.
Who would win in a
Come on,
fight?
guys.
But that polar bear is going to get him. They have to fight. They can't fly away. Remember they
Yeah,
had
but he can like air attack.
I guess he could, but what would he attack with? Smells? Nova
His
6.
fruit, his loops.
Toucan Sam.
Often would not try to kill his opponent. He would try to maim and hurt him to be able to take him back to the temples and sacrifice him later.
Now, if we think about their weapons,
Polar bear is gonna win, I think. It's a polar bear at the end of the day.
Coca-Cola.
I think the
Fruit Loops.
I think the polar bear wins.
I think Toucan Sam does have a little more of a chance than you guys put on, but I do think that the polar bear eventually will destroy it.
Like the bird can fly away, but he's not gonna attack the bear.
Dude, you ever seen?
That's what we're. That's what we're thinking about.
Next up, we have all the M&M boys and girls.
Okay.
The
All of
whole
them?
team.
So the whole team.
Versus, and I don't know if you guys know this guy, Lemonhead. This is the mascot for the Lemonhead
I
candy.
do know.
I love the lemon head candy.
He's
Why does he look like that?
This was a mascot that was only around for about a week. He showed up on their Twitter page and then disappeared. This is Lemonhead.
Oh my god, is that Arnold?
This is Lemonhead. I think Lemonhead is extremely the villain here. This man is going to go far and he is going to destroy.
Why
Now,
does he look
the
like
M&M
that?
boys though, you have a lot of different M&M boys. I was just going to make the main red M&M, but I think that having his team with him is still good cuz you see them in the movie theaters. They do their thing. They just got the purple M&M.
they're small though, and
They're small and
Have you
feeble,
ever
but
tried to bite a lemonhead?
I'm not talking about Lemonheads. I'm talking
I
about
know, but
no. He's bringing us a good point. Lemonheads are durable, but also the only M&M that I think would actually try to put up a fight would be the red M&M. All the others would just not want to fight.
No, the yellow one would help. He's like
He's dumb.
No, but he would still help.
No, it's like SpongeBob and Patrick. It's like, no.
I don't know. I feel like the M&Ms, they do give off like main character kind of vibes, and that's why I think that they do have more of a chance. But I think that the Lemonhead, he's a little, he's gonna
He's killing.
do
He's going
something.
ham.
Why is he crying
He has
about
seen shit. He has seen shit, and he is unfazed by anything that he or others will do. He will go to a length that is too far for even like underground fighting rules.
Oh wait, every time I talk, should I be going into that?
I don't care.
Lemonhead moves on. Next, we have Colonel Sanders, the slave owner, versus Grimace, the purple.
Oh, Grimace is winning.
This is I don't know. This is a
Give the Colonel the shake.
Well, what were you
Colonel
saying
was
earlier
in the
about
war?
which war? The Civil War, right?
Probably that. But Grimace might have some secret.
Grimace is a giant fucking purple monster. He is destroying an actual human.
Remember when Grimace and Trump teamed up in that one commercial?
No.
Together, Grimace, we could own this town.
Grimace has the Grimace sauce, but like Colonel Sanders, he is like literally just a man with probably some weapons.
Yeah,
like
he could probably-
could he take down a
And
monster?
he's old as
though?
fuck.
That is true. That is true. Grimace is probably like an unaged like creature.
Exactly.
This is I think the toughest fight yet. What do you think, Emily Casey?
I think Grimace. I think Grimace win.
Yeah.
All right.
I guess that makes
Is
sense.
he's like a normal human. Grimace versus normal human.
Exactly. It'd be Grimace.
Battle hardened normal human.
And also with the fact.
A veteran.
Listen, this might be a little bit different if the Grimace shake didn't exist, but like, you know, that's Grimace's juices.
Colonel Sanders is also old.
He's old. He's an old little.
Next, we have the California Raisins versus Ronald McDonald. You're familiar with the California Raisins.
Ronald.
No.
They're just raisins that sing.
But they look weird.
They look weird, but they're just raisins that sing. Stop motion little creatures.
There's 4 of them.
Oh, I just want them to be dead right now. So Ronald wins.
You ever see what Ronald can do? He's pulled kids into comic book video games.
Next, we have Wendy versus the Gerber baby.
The Gerber baby?
The fucking baby on the baby food. That's like
Yeah, Wendy.
I think the baby has a chance.
against Wendy? Come on.
I don't know.
Wendy it's literally a baby versus a 10-year-old.
She's 10?
There's no world where a newborn is beating Wendy.
Yeah, she just kicked his face. Okay, she's
Yo.
Okay, next we have Mr. Peanut versus Captain Crunch. I feel like this is a good little battle.
I think Captain Crunch. Captain Crunch is a pirate. They're ruthless. Mr. Peanut is like a classy man.
He's another slave owner.
classy
He hangs out with Colonel Sanders.
What is up with you,
He
like,
has
with
the
these slave
cane.
owners?
He has the cane. What is...
Okay, wait, is Mr. Peanut like the Kingsman, where he
Captain
can just
Crunch
like,
is just like-
kick ass out of nowhere?
Oh, I don't know.
Like,
What is that, Captain Crunch?
I mean, okay,
He's a
does the
captain of a ship. I
does the
think he's a
captain
little
have
more.
ship?
He's in the football field.
Does he have a ship?
What is that ship going to do in a football field?
Does he have the ship?
No, because I didn't say
And the
captain.
Peanut's winning. Because the captain can't do shit without a ship.
What is the fucking Peanut going to do? He cracks like that.
But he has his cane. He's classy.
But Captain Crunch probably has like a sword.
Exactly.
He probably has like a sword or something.
Let's pull up a picture. What is he
No,
have
I don't
on
think
him?
the captain has any weapons besides his ship.
I'm gonna search up Captain Crunch cosplay.
See, he always has the finger up. He's like...
Yeah, no, he doesn't have weapons.
No,
or anything.
sword right
No, he
here.
doesn't.
Look at this.
Fan art.
No sword. Saluting.
Yeah, he's saluting. I don't know what this is.
I'm still
Peanut
voting for
guy.
Captain Crunch, but you guys are doing Peanut.
I feel like I think the Peanut.
I love Captain Crunch.
I think the captain can't do anything without anything. Listen, think of Mr. Peanut, and then think of Kingsman, and then think of classy people fighting. He'd win.
We have no lore about the.
Captain Crunch definitely has cannons.
And Mr.
No,
Peanut
but no,
literally
he doesn't have a
died.
ship in this battle.
Not in the...
Remember when Mr. Peanut died? That was a thing, and then,
And then he became Baby Peanut.
You know what? You know what Captain didn't really have a ship for a long time? Captain Jack Sparrow.
And he
That's
did pretty
different.
well.
He's unhinged.
He was awesome.
You're right. He did do.
Gets through
he-
everything
you're
with
right.
luck.
I thought you were gonna keep going. They all voted for this, but I think because you guys are on the couch, that you have a little more leverage. Also,
Yeah, we get
man.
couch privilege.
And
So mad.
Get this off.
I mean, like, we're just gonna argue about Captain Crunch the same thing next round, so you might as well let Mr. Peanut go on.
yeah.
You know?
Well, she made up a good point. I don't want.
Oh, swayed.
I don't want to be sexist.
Captain Crunch moves on. Next up, we have the Rice Krispie Boys, all three of them, versus the Hamburger Helper, the little glove.
Oh, that's such a good matchup, actually.
It's like the master hand. And you remember the evil one that's like,
Oh, I drew up this fucked up interpretation.
I don't know.
This is just how dark my mind gets to. All right, is it the fucked up interpretation or is it the original?
fucked up interpretation.
Oh,
Because
that one's winning.
Hold up.
The fucked up interpretation's winning any day of the week. If it's the normal one, that's a bit of a tougher battle.
His name's Lefty.
Is he lefty?
Oh, this kid.
This kid.
It's gonna be the Snap Crackle Pop because they can hold all three of his top fingers.
It's like Thanos. It's like what they did with Thanos.
And then they,
And they rip his thumb off.
Pop, and then he just has a thumb. And he's like,
That is, they do snap, crackle, and pop pretty well. Like they, and I do think because they're all like brothers or whatever, they are pretty coordinated.
Are you looking at them?
Do they wait? Those
Yes.
are the. Why do you have the Funko Pops?
The Rice Krispie Boys move on. I think
Okay.
that they will destroy Helpy. even
Rice
though he is
Krispie
evil.
Boys is such a really good band name. You guys want to start a band?
Next we have Trix Rabbit versus Crinkle the Clown.
Crinkle.
"Who's Crinkle? Yeah, what the hell?"
Play the clip.
I hate him.
Can we kill him off?
Take it from Carinkles. That's me. The best breakfast under the big top is post-sugar rice Carinkles.
He definitely crinkles in the cereal.
Just wait.
A black and white commercial for
Which?
I crinkle every time I eat it.
that didn't make me.
He crinkles every time he eats it.
Could he beat the Trix
In
Rabbit?
the commercials, is the rabbit as big as the kids?
I think he's a little bigger.
No, he's taller.
Yeah, I think he's like an
Okay,
adult-sized
so that's
rabbit.
Fair. I think the rabbit could win.
I think the rabbit wins too because he's just a fucking cartoon.
They have a similar kind of energy, and I think that the rabbit just might be a little. He might get by cartoon logic, and this is a real man.
I think so. Yeah, I agree.
The Trix Rabbit
Trix.
moves on. We have the OG Burger King
Ooh, the king.
versus the 7-Up Spot. This is someone that Tom recommended. I don't have any context on him, but he's a man.
Dude, he's just a spot.
I've never seen that guy before in my life.
They kind of killed him off.
And I think that he might get killed off too because I think Burger King has bodies.
He's a king. He knows how to fight.
I don't think that's true, but I think
he's like a knight. He's trained.
He's definitely gonna kill.
I think the Burger King man's gonna be. I don't want to discount the 7-Up Spot, and I don't know much about him, but I think the Burger King is kind of.
He's just a red.
He's
dot.
just a
He's a
circle.
villain. He's a
And he
villain.
doesn't have any lore that I can like.
He has a video game.
We have Tony the Tiger versus LeBron James from Sprite Cranberry.
You want to spread cranberry?
Now, I think LeBron could cross him up a couple times, but he's going up against a fucking roided up tiger.
Okay. Is this LeBron James in multiverse, or is this claymation LeBron James?
Good question.
This is LeBron from the commercials. One Sprite.
Okay, claymation.
I think it's a tiger.
But
I
he's
know
made
it's
clay.
LeBron. LeBron's gonna cross him up a couple times, but that's it.
LeBron's gonna be able to. He's able to bust down a door and change the environment just by saying you want to spread cranberry.
I understand that, but that's a tiger. It's Richard Baca.
True, and the tiger's athletic.
Yeah, he's this
Yeah,
man.
you know what? You're right.
like-
You're right.
I think that
basketball.
he's like,
And
you're
then
great
swallows
at that.
Wait, no, the tiger also does basketball. There were so many commercials where he would spin the ball on his finger.
I still think LeBron's he's one of the best of all time. I don't think that the Tigers would be better than him, but he's going to put up a good competition. I think the Tigers are going to eat him.
Okay, so wait, hold on. What if we change this one? What if instead of it being a fight to the death, it's just them playing basketball?
LeBron's winning.
So I think LeBron wins.
No,
but across the field from each other, Tiger's gonna be like,
I understand what you're saying, and I kind of do. I think this is a good first round battle, but I think the Tigers got to win. What do you think?
Tiger.
All right, we're moving on. We have the Flintstone Boys versus the Cocoa Puffs bird, who's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
That bird's winning.
I think the bird might win.
That bird will accidentally kill.
Oh, he's at. Yeah.
I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
I do think that the Flintstones have cartoon logic and main character logic on their side too, that they might make it long, but I don't know. I think that bird is a loose cannon, but I think he's going to make it past the first round.
I agree.
Okay, next we have Lucky from the Lucky Charms, the fucking boy.
The boy!
And
the Irish guy?
And the Pillsbury Doughboy.
The leprechaun? Leprechaun's winning.
Don't worry.
Ooh. So why do you say Pillsbury?
It's junky. He's gonna kill.
It's a fucking magical leprechaun that can alter reality with the marshmallows.
He's gonna kill.
I think that
He originally used to kidnap the kids.
he did.
He did.
You know the lore.
Oh wait.
I don't know, but I think Lucky has some magic on his side. You know what I mean?
Lucky's winning.
I think that the Pillsbury Doughboy, he is thick. He's got good defense stats, but I think that
It's gonna be a long
Lucky's
battle.
special attack, his special attack stats are up there.
Can I also say, you touch the Pillsbury Doughboy, he goes, like he's all ticklish and stuff. He's not gonna be able to fucking put hands on Lucky.
This is the wholesome fight, but
No,
I do
Lucky's
think
not
Lucky's going
wholesome.
on. Next, we have Mr. Owl
Mr. Owl, how many licks does it take to get to the center Tootsie Roll of a Tootsie Pop?
and the Kool-Aid Man.
Kool-Aid Man.
I don't know, Mr. Owl has some troll on his side. Remember when he was like 1, a 2, a 3?
That's a lollipop. I don't think he can do that in a giant glass jar,
But
man.
he could probably troll the Kool-Aid Man.
Kool-Aid Man burst through walls.
Yeah.
He's like, oh.
Kool-Aid Man has
Kevin Feige.
endurance, efficiency, and durability.
And high attack.
And high attack. If he's a glass jar, but he can go through cement walls.
I agree. Kool-Aid Man can do it.
Kool-Aid Man wins.
Okay, now we're on to the second round.
So the second round.
We have the Sour Patch Kids versus Chester Cheeto.
Chester.
I think Chester's got to win.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a tougher battle, but I think Chester moves on.
I think Chester has enough endurance to wait him out until they get sweet.
Like the Chiquita Banana Lady was such a small defeat.
I don't think she was small. I think she was just weak.
Next, we have the Green Giant versus the Coke Polar Bear. Now, I know he's a giant, but this is a polar bear.
Give it a tap.
That if he cripples this giant's leg, he's going to be like, oh! And he's
Okay,
going to fall,
okay.
and the polar bear's going to...
What's the scientific size of the green giant? Depends how big he is.
Let me look it up. 55 feet tall. I think the polar bear, it is a polar bear. A polar bear is one of...
nibbling at his feet.
A polar bear has to survive throughout the hardest of this earth. The cold of the earth.
You realize the minute you take a polar bear out of its
Polar bear?
the minute you take a polar bear out of its natural habitat, it's gonna die.
No!
Football field?
They live out in the zoos.
Oh shit.
I think the
Yeah.
giant will win.
Polar bears are boss, but
I think the green
what does
giant
the
wins
Coke
too.
Polar bear do?
He drinks Coke.
He's a polar bear.
Literally just a polar bear.
Next we have Lemonhead versus Grimace. The battle of the demons.
Shit.
Lemonhead.
I think Grimace.
I think Grimace.
What?
I think that the Lemonhead he probably is gonna kill and has some special abilities, but I think Grimace is more of like some creature, some sort of like interdimensional being. He's kind of
Yeah.
like Gunther.
Grimace is like an
The
anomaly.
picture of that lemon, that looks like interdimensional.
No, that was just Arnold.
You know Arnold.
You fit like 5 acorns in your mouth with your fucking Hey Arnold shit, nigga.
Thank you. Listen, I said it. I said it once. I'll say it again. Grimace shake. That's just his juices. Put it in the lemon's mouth, and he's dead.
Grimace moves on.
Okay.
Ronald McDonald
Grimace.
versus Wendy. It's a full-grown clown man versus a little girl. I think we know who's gonna win.
I think Wendy wins.
Oh, why?
Okay.
She's a 10-year-old girl and
Ronald
it's
McDonald,
a 40-year-old
listen.
man.
Listen. Ronald McDonald's goal in life is to make children happy with his food. Wendy, like he would just get distracted and be like, "This is a child. I can't hurt a child." And then Wendy will get the upper hand on him.
What do you think?
I think Ronald.
defeated it.
That's so
Yeah.
true.
Whoa,
That is
wait.
so true. They were like the same age
But
too.
it's just Wendy.
But Wendy the mascot is based off the owner's daughter.
She was probably insane.
What are you looking up?
She's 8.
She's 8 years old,
Oh.
even worse.
Oh.
Now this changes things.
No, I still think she wins.
Ronald McDonald.
Well,
He's
even
gonna be
if the kids killed it. Do you know how many children are assaulted every year by adult men?
I want to say Wendy because I want Wendy to thrive and succeed.
Yeah, can we make it wholesome?
But
Underdog story.
Ah!
I've seen 8-year-olds kill.
Yeah, why can't she
Well,
just,
it's gonna get worse next round when you see who Wendy's up against. Wendy moves on.
Yay.
Captain Crunch versus the Rice Krispie Boys.
Rice Krispies.
Rice Krispie Boys.
Oh my god, wait now.
Trix Rabbit versus the Burger King.
Tricks.
This kind of seems. I feel like both these guys shouldn't deserve to make it this long.
No, but Burger King makes it.
I think Burger King.
Really? I don't know. It's a cartoon logic. Well, I guess the king does defy reality a lot.
That's what I was saying. Tony the Tiger versus the Cocoa Puffs bird.
Oh shit.
Coco's crazy, but I think Tony actually is kind of smart and athletically trained. That I think Tony's still gonna win, and also he's a
I
tiger.
think his athletics give him the advantage to fuck that bird up.
Hey, Tony.
I agree.
Hey,
I think
Tony.
I think Tony's moving on. Lucky Charms Boy versus the Kool-Aid Man.
Kool-Aid.
I think Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid.
The Elite Eight. Chester. This is Chester's biggest battle yet.
Okay.
Against the Green Giant.
Chester.
I think that
think
Chester
Chester.
also still has main
after
character
Rice.
energy, and that he's radical enough that he might be able. It might be like a Mario versus a big boss type of. Thing.
Chester can run up the giant.
He can skate up the giant,
He can skate up the giant. He has that power.
and he's gonna do some
Chester
Kratos
wins.
shit. He's gonna do some
Chester
Kratos shit where he's climbing up and stabs him in the eyes.
Yeah.
I think that Chester wins. I think it's gonna be a great battle, and I think that he's gonna be very worn by the end of it. But I think that he is David, and the giant is Goliath, and the Goliath is going to crumble. Chester continues. Now, you thought Wendy was going up against little kids. No, Wendy's going up against Grimace.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what I thought.
Oh no.
Grimace will die.
Grimace died.
No, I sorry.
You think
Wendy
Grimace dies?
No, Wendy dies. I'm
When he
sorry.
gets absorbed by purple.
I know.
Never hear from him.
I agree.
That's okay. It's okay.
This is the worst like bracket I think right now. It's Rice Krispies versus Burger King. I still don't think any of them are too powerful.
No.
I think.
But the Rice Krispies would win.
Really?
I just want them to. I don't know anything about Burger King, and he seems like
He's creepy.
I think
they could outsmart him.
outsmarted.
It is a 3 against 1, but I feel like the king wins.
I feel like the King might win, but I think we need to bring it to the peanut gallery. Do you think the Rice Krispie Boys would defeat the Burger King, or do you think the Burger King would topple them?
It's a fair fight.
It is a fair fight.
I think the boys.
I was thinking the boys too. I just didn't want to commit too much.
Sounds like the boys continue with their coordination. I think that they're the underdog here. I know that you still say Burger King, but
I do definitely think it's the king, just because he's just a grown man. He's royalty, and he's probably trained for these kind of moments.
I think everyone's outvoted though. That's the thing.
That's fine.
They tricked him. Like they
They did.
Like one of
They're
them would
smart.
pull his hair, one of them would take his crown off.
Thanos again. Now we have this one is the Juggernaut round.
Oh, God.
Tony the Tiger versus Kool-Aid Man. This is tough. We have okay, so let's go over their builds. Tony is definitely a good all-arounder. He's strong and everything. I
Okay.
think that the Kool-Aid Man is definitely like the bigger guy on the team.
Kool-Aid Man
I think
can
Tony's-
take a hit though.
can.
He has so much durability and endurance. I don't think Tony has that. I don't think Tony can take those hits. Tony can give the hits. I don't think Tony can take them though.
What if Tony just knocks the Kool-Aid Man over? And
No, it's been
his brain just
No, it's been confirmed that juice does not keep him alive.
What?
Yeah, no, there was a commercial where he didn't have any juice in him, but he was still alive.
So it's just a glass.
Yeah.
He could throw his basketball at him and
But he can go through cement walls. I feel like
that's true.
I feel like a basketball. I feel like there's nothing breaking that glass.
I feel like the Kool-Aid Man's got to win. I think that it's going to be a really tough battle, but I think he wins.
I think he wins too.
So now we're on to the final four. Let's get ready.
Final four.
This is tough. We have Chester Cheeto versus Grimace.
No. Ah.
Now, Chester had the biggest battle ever, but Grimace might be like the final boss.
I don't know.
Type shit.
I don't know.
Chester is worn at this point. He's gone through a lot of bullshit. He's gone through a lot of villains. He's only gone through villains. He's only gone through the heels.
And Grimace just fucking.
What makes Grimace such a villain, though?
We don't
Have
know.
you seen him?
We don't know how powerful. He's just a purple blob.
Have you ever seen the Grimace shake and what it does to people?
That's just a meme.
No, it's real.
They created that fantasy
No, it's real.
for him.
No, it's real.
I agree. False advertising.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Have you ever tried to fight a cheetah?
I think that Grimace is a being beyond our comprehension, and that Chester might be scarred after this and might not live long after the battle, but I think that he's still going to find a way to overcome. He's too radical.
He's too radical.
He is.
Chester moves on to the finals.
Let's go.
The Rice Krispie Boys versus the Kool-Aid Man.
Kool-Aid Man.
Kool-Aid Man wins.
Yeah, I think that the Rice Krispie Boys made it this far, but I think that they can't defeat Glass. The final, we have Chester Cheeto versus the Kool-Aid Man. I'm very glad that these guys made it this far. You know, I think they're both deserved.
Here's the problem. I don't think Chester wins.
Why do you say that?
It's Kool-Aid Man. Kool-Aid Man has shown to just... Again, it's the endurance, it's the durability, it's the attack power, it's all that. I don't think he's tired at this point, whereas Chester is probably feeling it a bit.
Yeah.
I feel like Chester's going to give it all he got, but Kool-Aid Man's going to come in triumphantly.
Fuck. You're right.
This is so sad.
Bowl of red.
I think that they won't kill each other, but I think at the end there'll be a nice handshake and a mutual sign of
No, this is a
respect.
fight to the death.
Okay. I think we have a winner, which is the Kool-Aid Man.
The Kool-Aid Man!
I think that battle is still debatable between a lot of people, but I think we're going to go with Kool-Aid Man.
I
He's
feel like
raw
there's no
power.
stopping the Kool-Aid Man. What did we get wrong? Who do you think should have won? Do you think any of the battles could have gone differently?
What did we get wrong?
What did we get wrong? Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, and if you're not eating, you're not everyone.